Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous, another magical Propagandacast with your host, Imperial Dane here. Off to another 1v1 on Stalingrad. This time, though, we're imagining it's Cataclaw. We shall be watching MajorDong here, fighting for the Germans, for the Kampfgruppe Rubens. Here, tasked with clearing out a small road junction within the ruins of Kharkov to hold up. Whereas the Russians here, under the command of Cataclaw, fighting here for the 217th Rifle Division, have been in fact tasked with holding it to allow the further advances of a larger infantry force that will be moving in from the Rifle Corps they are attached to. And we're noting here immediately in Osttruppen start from the good Major. So actually we're seeing Osttruppen here, and we're seeing Soviet Defensive Commander here. Out pretty rare. Haven't seen that one as of late, so that's actually quite interesting. Of course, also to see how the new Osttruppen commander works. The Osttruppen here are now overall tougher, but they also cost more. So, of course, the question is how you can sort of get the most of them. But so far, we are seeing here that the good Major is pushing them forward so far rather nicely here. And in fact, now Osttruppen have more health than a Grenadier squad, so there's the full squad have. So that's actually rather interesting in that department. They're perhaps more meat shields now. There you go, first engagement comments. We're noting here a lot of comments being arrived here for Cataclaw. Starting out then with Scoutcast, following up on that. First engagement here, Osttruppen perhaps not in the best position. Might want to get into some cover or get into that building right here, this old apartment complex. We know they're rushing up into the cover, comments instead making into the building. Osttruppen squad here holding up behind an old wrecked tank. Inside the apartment complex with the ruins of it. The comrades continue fighting, pioneers sitting up there. And we are knowing here an MG4 running to support the Osttruppen. For the Kampfgruppe here, apparently formed out of a security detachment with its Osttruppen battalion. And tasked with clearing out things here. Osttruppen now starting at the beat up bit here, partly not fully in cover. Plus the engineers actually behind that case actually have the larger advantage. Plus they do more damage overall than the Osttruppen to a certain extent. And there goes his scout coming up here, comments on that flank. Comments so far leading a successful defense. Also now doing some damage, but ultimately not exactly a good position for them to be in. Osttruppen squad moving up here, quickly lunging over some wreckage. Taking up the fight here against the scout car. Perhaps someone to get close enough to get off a Panzerfaust. These also need to fall back. And there we go. Alexei and Yuri get the devil out of there. And so does the remainder of the other Osttruppen squad. We are noting here a Grenadier squad and arriving for the Major. MG4 caught in the middle of the southern ruins. Not looking good here. The scout car's hunting them down. Combat is moving in as well. Already veterans one already having there. Killed 6 Osttruppen there. Good use of the building there by Cataclaw. Grenadiers moving forwards. Osttruppen enforcing. Noting here, it looks not another pioneer squad. Enemy troops. And there we go, a nice aggressive attempt here by Cataclaw to lay down some mines, but cancelled here by the gunners counter-attack. We're noting a third Osttruppen squad here, so far the Major has added in 3 Osttruppen squads, 1 Grenadier squad, NG42. Rather interesting. Quite a bit of infantry here from the Major. Meanwhile, Cataclaw sneaking out. More scout cars. So far, no infantry really going on here from Cataclaw. This is a rather odd combination we're seeing here. Definitely not what you expect here. And I'd certainly expect maybe at least 1 penal battalion squad, since that would really be able to take advantage of the closer quarters of this map. But there we go, large infantry force on 1-4 coming to take up positions inside the apartment complex. But now with the large German force moving in here, things are looking less good here. False sort of tracks spread out across the windows. Overall here, the comments coming in a lot of farmers. You can MG4 adding in here, taking up behind here some old overturned pianos and crates. Left side here falling to the Russians rather rapidly. Germany doing what they can to advance up the right hand side. Now the old comments getting caught here, executed in front of the old apartment complex. They got pushed back.
Enemy forces are capturing
Then it's moving straight down to the open here, coming in a 5 for the 50 caliber on the scout car. 3 scout cars here for Cataclaw. No Strafniki, no conscripts, no nothing, just combat engineers and penal troops. This is definitely a rather peculiar opening here from Cataclaw. We'll of course have to see how this works out. But definitely not what I'd expect. And certainly right now, Major here is actually the one with the most troops on the field. He's got 3 Osttruppen squads on Grenadier squad as well. Of course, it doesn't quite have any vehicles, so in that department things might be less grand for him, but there we go. Note here how he's sort of setting things up. He's able to sort of quickly get off a Panzerfaust again. That's a bit why this map is a bit dangerous here for vehicles. There's a lot of corners you can hide in with a Panzerfaust, and there we go. Nice bit of damage in the scout car. Flamethrowers though up though, forcing the guns here to vacate the courtyard there for the apartment building. Other scout coming in there, but again, might be getting a bit too close there. Now we've got another Panzerfaust blowing up one scout car. Cataclaw is down, one M3A1. Also got though getting hunted down like rats or something. Then it's enforcing rocks. There we go, Light Defense coming up here for the Kampfgruppe. Point there secured, point there secured. MG42 setting a bit undecisive there. There we go, scout car rushing in here from the industrial quarters of the area. Ostrom trying to sneak up. There we go, another flamethrower, and there we go, coming up from the Ostrom. Whoa, that was a bit of a stop there. And there we go, another Panzerfaust. Again, I'm not entirely convinced this is a fully optimal strategy here, being enacted by Cataclaw in terms of how we want to sort of play this. But let's not go too much. Anyways, we are now seeing a Dushka heavy machine gun there arriving. That's definitely able to lay down some pretty impressive firepower. And then we've got another Panzerfaust, another scout car in flames. Although we do see these engines already reached veterancy too, but at the same time Cataclaw is suffering quite some damage and losses. And now we're seeing a 45mm anti-tank gun here arriving. The smallest anti-tank gun the Soviets were generally in possession of, and they actually used it throughout the war. Again, this one was sort of more reserved for more defensive units, and basically then it was basically used to sort of flank tanks that would not really reveal itself at the front. It was in fact generally reasonably easy to hide. Scout car actually taking quite a bit of damage from the scout car and the adjoining combat engineers.
Do you need something?
Dushka though was also ready to fire some 50 caliber rounds into the side of it. Scout car rolling back here, Ostrom pushing up center and left side. No, it's the Pioneers. 221 will need some repairs though. And there you go, we're actually seeing anti-personnel mines being laid down here by Cataclaw. Sort of like S-mines, but you can only lay down one at a time. Even then, not exactly bad.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
But you're not quite getting the same deal as the Earth mines. Let's just keep it at that.
We have it.
On the other hand, with the smaller German squads, usually, on the other hand, with the Ostrom up here, they're going to probably be less effective even further.
Enemy forces capturing
The Ostrom are holding up the southern quarters, apparently waiting for some sort of signal before they push their advance. Left flank here being secured, scout car being repaired, having rushed up to the Pioneers, and they've got a second scout here. Apparently the Kampfgruppe has assembled a few light punches being. We're looking at Cataclaw's really laying down a lot of mines, and noting again their anti-personnel mines. I think a few regular anti-tank mines could also prove advantageous with the scout cars roaming around, but that's my opinion. We're seeing here a second Dushka arriving, one Dushka taking up position in the apartment complex, and you've got the combat engineers. Left hand side rapidly being secured. Rifle division here a bit on the back foot again. More, oh, there we go, regular anti-tank mines, 45mm guns sneaking up. Scout car apart from the MG42. Ostrom here coming under fire, or soon will be from the Dushka. The apartment complex.
The sector is at risk.
The apartment building, whatever.
Tell us what you need.
45mm guns there sneaking up to support the anti-tank gun, holding up here in the
HMGs are ready to deploy.
ruins. The southern ruins anyways. Scout coming out to support, commerce being pushed back here. Nice bit of firepower here in the ruins with the Ostrom and the scout car. MG42 holding up the centre crossroads. And there you go, one Pioneer squad sneaking up here. I think I hear the Dushka firing away somewhere. Oh no, that's the base one, forcing the Pioneers their way. And there you go, coming under fire from another Dushka. Scout car though flanking up. And there you go, rifle grenade as well. That's going to force that heavy machine gun away, and we're only here a second light anti-tank gun arriving here for Cataclaw. He's getting quite a few ones. Mortar rounds arriving here. Mortar has been sent in to support the Kampfgruppe, opening up there on the apartment with the Dushka in it. 45mm gun here holding up in the centre. The comets as well. Scout coming in. A bit of trouble. He needs a machine gun here to support things, otherwise the Germans will push through. Final scout car went down in a blaze of fire. The Panzerfaust once more doing its job here. Scout car pummeling away with autocannon fire. Scout car moving about as well. And we're seeing a third line anti-tank gun here. I mean, Cataclaw is really relying heavily on his defensive commander support weapons. That's rather interesting here. S-mine, oh well, not S-mine, but defensive mine that went off. Anti-personnel mine. Popping over here to the Major, the good Major. The Tom Squadron did squad 1 Pioneer, 1 MB-40, 1 Mortar, and soon 1 Panzer gun to the squad. The Kampfgruppen adding in some more heavy-hitting infantry here. Dushka might want to consider vacating the premises. Oh, very close there for the scout car just advanced. Oh, there we go, mortar round. Hits the Dushka, killing everyone. 45 mm gun, and there we go, moving, oh, straight into the mine. Scout car down, 2 Ostrom down. Grenadiers up here, not looking too good either. 45 mm gun covering the east-hand side there, the open part there, almost getting wiped out by S-mines on the retreat. Helmut here, though, proving to be exceptionally lucky. He managed to pull out despite everything, but that was definitely damn close. Medic bunker going up. Ostrom continuing to reinforce. Left side now falling to rapid advance by Comets on the left side. And again, noting here, lots of anti-personnel mines. Lots of anti-personnel mines, quicker to set up, and of course, effective against infantry. Seems like it's more worried about that, less about the scout cars. And meanwhile, establishing a more solid network here of support weapons. Dushka here not secure yet. Surprised that the Cataclaw's not bothered with a single conscious squad or penal troops so far. Dushka being caught by the Ostrom inside their apartment. 45 mm gun swing away, and there go Panzer gun is quickly overwhelming. 1 45 mm gun here. It's a bit of a problematic situation. One will have to fall back. Center area has then been cleared out by German Panzer Grenadiere. Ostrom squad continue to hold up here, coming under fire from the Dushka, but then again the Dushka might then begin preparing for the Panzer Grenadiers. There we go. Setting up there. Peeking out from another courtyard. Ending up there forcing out Panzer Grenadiers with a bit of violence. Allcom is going in for another push here. The Germans having a nice little grasp on the map. So it looks a bit like an odd shape. Ostrom here by the veteran too, fighting quite nicely from inside the building. Fighting quite nicely. And there we go, mortar gaining veterans in 1. Dushka setting up here a bit closer to the Panzer Grenadiers, but at the same time, there we go, chaining them up close. There we go, Gebartelading fails to do anything. Building here continues to take heavy fire as well. Panzers they need to retreat. Not looking good, not looking left hand side here, quickly taking towards the Germans. Mines hitting the Pioneers there. The good Major's troops continue their advance. Taking up here going on. Ostrom might want to get out of there, they're not too good. There we go. Zurückfallen, Männer. Usually though you wouldn't be seeing scout cars that much in an urban environment, I think, but that's just me. Ostrom moving up here, coming on from the 45 mm gun troops as well, coming on from the Dushka. Cataclaw slowly looking down the right hand side, but he needs to sort of set up a slightly more solid defensive network. We are seeing the tank command going up. Dushka here could also stand to move out, and this one could also stand to recruit. And it is pinned to the ground here. Very large caliber rounds raking them with death and destruction.
Yeah. Scout car awaiting orders.
Mortar team awaiting orders.
Granatenwerfer doing its part for the war effort.
In a minefield.
There we go. Mines continue to go off there on the Ostrom. Fedorov screaming in pain, realizing that no one in the rest of the squad actually liked him.
Contact! Ready for action.
I suppose you need cannon fodder.
As advancing, Dushka needs to fall back. Well, not Zurückfahren, they're not Germans. Small advance up the centre road. Cataclaw having got a trouble here, actually keeping it contained. With a bit of armour or maybe a heavy mortar, he might have a better chance. The mortar here definitely paying off for the Major. No officer, by the way, so far from the Major. Kein Offizier.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Lots of flamethrowers here for Cataclaw, by the way. Ostrom bursting into flames. Scout car actually needs to be careful with the 45mm gun on the way. On the other hand, the field of 45mm has been cleared out by the Ostrom. Holding up by the fuel point. Left hand fuel point secured by Dushka. And a T-70 has arrived here for Cataclaw. Quick Panther fast though.
They're fucking us
With a
up.
Panther 4 here arriving for the Major and his Kampfgruppe. That's definitely going to need some swift repair before it can push back into the ruins once more. A bit of brick and mortar falling down there from a nearby ruin.
You need indirect fire?
Mortar though is definitely proving itself in this fight. Another heavy machine gun pushing up. This one still has not been recruited. It's not. There we go. Pioneers flanking. There we go. Mines going off there. But at the same time, Pascal Squad flanking in from the other side. There will be mines in the way that could buy it some time here. Go. Bit unfortunate here. He might lose the heavy machine gun if he's not careful. Another loss. And there you go. Panzer campaign field rolling into the ruins. The Ostom Squad's ready to move. Oh, scheisse. Bit there, Cataclaw extending himself in terms of attention, allowing the Major here a nice strike.
MG-42 turret is ready.
That's definitely going to hurt. 45mm gun here, by the way, could also be stand to be recruited. Scar coming up. There we go, coming up with the 45mm gun. Nice hit there, almost down already.
Is being fired upon.
More mines here. Cataclaw definitely keeping up things there with the mines. Panzer is being engaged with the T-70 and rapidly pushed off. The Major will definitely be a bit short on fuel here. Nice rifle hit. Oh! Nice hit there on Cataclaw. And the rifle division members. Duska holding here, stopping the Ostrom there. It's the middle of the street and just tearing through them in seconds. Well played there.
What do you need?
One lone gunner squad moving up here and immediately coming in far there from the nearby apartment building. Not looking too good. Again though, Cataclaw needs to be careful here with little infantry. I mean, his tanks are rather exposed to Panzerfaust and other naughtiness here in those narrow streets. This time he does seem to be able to avoid a bit of a death there, and I think he should get that one as well. But I imagine he might be saving up for some armour soon, some further armour starting T-70. And looks like a heavy mortar has been added, setting up in a small, well, what probably was used to be a shop here on the corner. Panther 4 charges straight into the heavy machine gun. Mines going off. The heavy machine gun taking losses. One still not been recruited either. Sadly, none of the heavy machine guns here seems. Oh wait. Nope. Looks like this one instead got wrecked here, crushed under the ruins of the collapsing apartment building. T-70 rolling up here, gaining the Pioneers, forcing those away rather swiftly as well. And looks like a T-34 has been added to Cataclaw's force in the help of the fight against fascism. He just recruit that one, and now go T-70 here pulling through, but needs to be careful. There's a Panther 4 rapidly rolling in.
The enemy has spotted us.
The Major here being pushed back from the southern ruins. His position compromised for the T-70's appearance. Not good. At the same time as all this is happening, we've seen the Major rapidly dispatching his scout crane behind everything here, hoping to have some flank. Cataclaw quite nicely, there you go. Ramming the scout car, the Panther 4. 45mm guns need to select quickly and hunt it down. T-70 moving behind as well. And there you go, scout car being caught in a small park area by a 45mm gun. This is not looking good, this is not looking good. One more hit and that's going to go down. One more shot. Troops are rushing in the hopes of saving the Panther 4. Oh dear, could he get the 45? Yes indeed! Oh! But at the same time, one last shot there destroys the main gun on the scout car. Even a few shots here for the mortar crew could set it off. Mine went off, didn't do anything. Panther 4 down, but there we go, Panther X on the Panther kill the T-70. T-34 was prepared rather rapidly. Nice job here using veteran engineers and other engineers to bring it all out. Incendiary appears going to tear through the gun shield on the 45mm gun. Scout car here hiding behind another what looks like to be apartment building. Ruins of it. T-34 doing its run. There you go. Scout car actually managed to pull back despite everything here. Taking an ancillary road on the right hand side. Quite a bit of nasty urban warfare on this map. Another heavy machine gun arriving. This one's not been accrued. Still. And there go T-34, quickly back in action once more. Panzer Abwehrkanone here coming in for him. The Major knowing he needs more anti-tank assets. Seems to get some armor anytime soon. He's going to have to rely on Packs and Panzerschrecks.
You guys, listen to me if you want to live.
Anti-tank gun left behind. In fact, there's several left behind here. Cataclaw does not seem to be that strong in recruiting this match. Oddly enough, and there we go. Some Ostrov making a run off here with a heavy machine gun.
We are ready for action. MG! Bastards are firing on us!
There we go, Ostrov Panzerfaust, but getting caught here by 2 heavy machine guns. They're getting absolutely shredded. Murdered, even. But Cataclaw is here making good progress again over to him. In fact, though, again, we are noting he's much low on units. Again, low on infantry. Pulling in more armor, but I can't help but feel a single infantry squad could prove quite advantageous for him. Is here. Caught by his heavy machine gun. Holds up here as well. Panzer Grenadiers pushed away. The heavy machine guns are definitely doing that part of the war effort.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
There we go. The rifle division getting more added armoured support. Panzerfaust here connects with it. Mortar rounds whistling all across the place from both sides. Though the Soviet heavy mortars actually having less success, surprisingly enough. And there, oh! Looks like a moment off there, and there we go. Scout car finally went down. Leaving the good Major a bit shot there on vehicles.
Engineer standing by.
Pack 40 with force, this gun is still not been improved.
AT gun here.
Cataclaw for some reason seems extremely reluctant to recruit any of the anti-tank guns. I wonder why.
They've opened up on us!
March was out for the Major. Looks like he's ready to sort of clear out some Bolshevik mines. Courtyard once more, seeing a bit of action. There's also movement from Panzers as well, coming in a fire here. They're from comrades and other things, and the T-34, obviously.
Yes, comrade.
Mine going off. Oh, heading in for Tennegar. Ost, heavy machine gun this up rather interestingly. Opens up, but not quite well positioned to actually sort of ambush troops there, but otherwise it was actually a nice idea. But now it might actually risk getting flanked. And he's actually falling back with it. Setting up in a small, garden area. Firing away mercilessly.
Supply sector under attack.
Sending another heavy machine gun over here. Should have known what happened to the last one, so not entirely sure why he's doing it like that. There we go, going spreading, coming under fire there. Panzerfaust disables it, and there we go. Pack 40 nearby, and we also looks like an officer as Svanya arrived to lead the action here in the ruins and lead the Kampfgruppe to victory.
Taking fire!
Panzerschrecks flying, and there goes straight advance up here. Heavy mortar continues to fire, still, and there we go. Mine really took out 2 chunks, and there we go. Looks like some smoke down.
Ready.
Is it actually Cataclaw putting down the smoke there? I think so.
We have the point.
What an odd choice there for him to put down smoke, to be honest.
Need motor support.
I mean, then he paid off on it for the officer. I mean, I know it wasn't the officer laying down smoke, because that's a much more rapid barrage. Map continuing to shift sides rapidly here. 30-34 here on the way for Cataclaw, adding in a lot more armor now. But we do see a Suk has arrived for the Major. The Major could also now consider about considering getting a fuel cache or something. Cataclaw, though, holding a nice grip here on both field points.
What do you need?
But he is going through a rather high rate of attrition in terms of troops and equipment.
Need something built?
Which is perhaps less grand.
You need motor support?
Veterans remortar there for the Major. And it's Kampfgruppe. While the Stu slowly rolling about here.
AT gun is ready for combat.
Not entirely sure what it wants to do, it would seem.
The enemy has our range!
On advance here.
HMG ready!
Holding by Dushka, and there goes to the armor piercing rounds in the hopes of getting the MG4 a bit of a edge, and we're actually seeing the same armor piercing rounds for the Dushka. Odd choice, since they don't quite have the same benefit here. They only increase penetration, whereas this one actually increases damage. So that's a bit odd, to be honest.
Point is ours.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Duke's getting pinned down there. T-34 advance up, and there you go, another Panzerfaust, another unit lost. Duke rolling up through the ruins.
Taking fire!
Bit of a risky move right there by the Major, to be honest. Anyways, time for the mid-game analysis. Current map control is largely in the hands of Cataclaw, at least the majority of it is. He's got a nice, interesting force, but at the same time there's one major gap, and that's infantry. I definitely think he needs to consider getting at least an infantry squad or two, perhaps three, to sort of have a chance of really doing some damage, also making some more progress, and also holding terrain much better. He's relying a bit too much, I think, on support weapons who don't really have much to actually screen them, which sort of leaves them in some regards a bit weak. I think he should go for penal troops, as they will be a bit better up close on this map, having their semi-automatics. And I think, you know, that would definitely help Cataclaw quite considerably. Also now with them motivated into one, he should definitely consider getting off some precision strikes. They're hoping to catch some of his opponent's support weapons, in particular that mortar here needs to go down, and that's definitely one major asset here for the Major. He's got plenty of armor. He could consider getting actually up an anti-aircraft half-track with its quad machine guns to sort of really tear through the infantry and much more rapidly bleed out his fascist opponent there. I definitely think that could work out quite nicely there for Cataclaw as well. But otherwise, main priority by now ought to be getting some infantry, I think. More mines, of course, would be nice as well. I mean, keep up the mining there, Cataclaw. Keep up the mining. Looking at the Major, he's interested enough not laid down any mines, no S-mines either. I feel that's a bit, you know, but unfortunate, but at the same time, he's always keeping up the pressure nicely. He's definitely going for something interesting, and he's actually making use of the Osttruppen. All of them so far veterans, some of them actually rather close to veterans 3. He's also got a nice chunk on the map. He's got some machine gun support weapons. He's overall got the larger force in that department. I mean, he's been holding up quite nicely. Of course, he's been rather that department then giving up ground, but in the end, I mean, if he can keep this up, he should be able to sort of overwhelm Cataclaw. Of course, at the same time, Cataclaw does possess a bit of an armor advantage, and he does leverage that correctly. That could be a massive problem for the Major, in particular, if the Stu quickly gets overwhelmed. That's really something that needs to be sort of dealt with. He needs to get more anti-tank assets, either pack 40 more, or he needs to get some armor out from the support armor corps, perhaps another Stu, perhaps some Panzer IVs, in which case, if he's going for that way, he should be getting a fuel cache, I think, to sort of help with that. Although, of course, considering the map layout there, it's not really a super safe position. I think over here might be the safest position for the fuel cache in that department, then for good Major. Also, the officer's definitely nice. You should keep him, though, near the Ostrom, sort of boost their firepower with concentrated fire. So, I mean, those are rather the things. He could also consider some trenches. Then again, the close quarters of the map would rather, to a certain extent, leave the trenches less great, because they can be much easier to be crept up upon with the flame for other nasties sort of quickly sorted out. So I don't blame him for not using that. Back to the fight, though. Back to the fight. And here we go. The Stuke's actually getting outmaneuvered here. Nice flank move there by Cataclaw. Quickly overwhelming the Stuke. Let's ready for that Ostrom squad. Panzerfaust on the T-34. MG down as well. That's definitely going to hurt the Major right there in his camp cover. Pioneer's being tapped by an anti-tank and western fuel pump being secured there by the officer. MG there getting pinned to the ground here by the heavy machine gun. Other heavy machine gun hitting up there, another Dushka in the ruins of the apartment building, and there we go, rushed off. Panzer 6, and no pack anyways, but at least the Panzer 6 there doing some nice damage to the T-34. No machine guns coming to the centre, no infantry. Pioneers being rushed off here by T-34. Oh dear, nice heavy mortar, and there goes T-34, almost wipes out the Panzer spot, but not before the T-34 itself goes down, leaving a smouldering wreck there in the middle of the ruins.
HMG crew is
T-34 on the right side, ready to push up, close to between 2. Pack 40 here, oh, well actually, yes, that is a pack 40. Holding up things there by the southern ruins.
Do you need something?
Lots of troops slowly reinforcing here for the Major.
HMG ready for entry.
The T-34 loading up the right hand side, and looks like mines up here as well. Cataclaw really keeping up the mines. He's got tons of munitions. I think we need to afford some more TM35 mines. Sort of provides a bit of a bigger bang, but that's it really. And there you go. Being engaged by Ostrom, quickly falling back.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
And that looks to be another Pack 40 there arriving. After trying to get that victory point, but just seemingly forced away.
Field gun standing by. Mortar crew ready.
Still not recruiting that. Still not recruiting that. Or someone hunting down the T-34 is actually forcing them away, interestingly enough.
Machine gun ready.
Bit of reinforcement going on here. Still thinking a half-jack could provide moving on extra acid. T-34 looking up the left-hand side here. Ostrom sneaking through a larger set of factory ruins by the looks of it. With a limited success, in fact, take a few good hits there, losing most of their men in the process. 24 kills in the Carnarvon River. Less on in the heavy mortar. Cataclaw, I still feel lacking those vital infantry assets.
Enemy troops engaging. The enemy is reduced to 200 points.
Huge mortar around there, taking a nice chunk there of the burning with the Panzer gunners residing in with their Panzer Shakes. None to got there.
You have orders?
A second heavy mortar here for Cataclaw. Interesting.
Ready for orders.
Pack 40 now set up to cover the left side. Good thinking there, good thinking there. We had 3 grenadiers with a light machine gun trying to get that centre victory point. Points are actually rapidly ticking down here for the Major. Bit of a dangerous situation in that department. Oh dear, oh he lost the gun, he's got leaving left behind a light machine gun. That's just important, they might try to grab it. Also a Panzer IV more has arrived there for the Major. There you go, Panzers with assault rifles, Panzer VI and a light machine gun. That's definitely quite a bit of heavy weaponry there for the Major. T-34 almost down. T-34, oh, stopping up, oh, stuck in a crate in front of a Pack 40. Cataclaw arriving here. Cataclaw outside extending his attention span there. T-34 down to Panzer Gunners, another T-34 down here. Rapid losses there for the Rifle Division and its armour support. Back to the Major. Good lord there. Oh, he lost an Ostrom squad.
New unit has arrived.
But quickly replaces it with fresh Osttruppen to man the guns.
At your command.
Our drive train is delivering.
And a flanking attempt here. Nice start. Oh, the anti-tank gun got the last 2 retreating Osttruppen. One hell of a hit there. Panzer IV a bit of trouble there. Panzer T-34 moving in. I think he needs to get up the officer and lay down a smoke screen if possible. Have his mortar lay down a smoke screen to cover the retreat of the Panzer IV, I think. Looks like he said he's opening up for the Pack 40, almost ready to be 2. Oh, their target weak point. Good thinking, good thinking. Also moving up. Panzer IV needs to fall back. Anti-tank here firing away. Bit too slow there. Not sure what Cataclaw thinking. I'll go veteran 1 for this one. Veteran 2 with the Pack 40. More still moving into the ruins. Mortar continues to fall down. And there we go. Anti-tank gun got the Panzer IV. But now both sides have no armour. It's down to infantry and support weapons. And certainly this small area, this small square of territory has seen a lot of death, a lot of corpses, a lot of burned out vehicles.
Ready.
Quite a bit of death and destruction. Line to tank is sneaking up there. Cataclaw constantly pushing it. This gun still has not been recruited. Surprised at that.
They're coming from behind.
firing going in from left hand side. Victory point rapidly falling into the Russians' hands once more. 27 kills here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Infantry contact.
Dual heavy mortars here by Bangi. Away, one with 11 kills to victory, two another 3. Still not getting a lot of kills in there.
Reds are attacking!
Another abandoned heavy machine gun there by Cataclaw. Fighting continues through the narrow ruined streets. Com's doing what they can over there. Ooh, forcing back the gun out from there. The threat being too high. Officer boosting his Ostrom, getting a bit more firing out there. That is good, that is good. Ultimately, the officer gets pushed away at the same time as the heavy machine gun set up. They're firing from a nearby place. Troops there on the run.
German territory increases.
Enemy
With
forces
up
are
Panzer
securing our
IV
territory.
arriving. Another Panzer IV.
Yes?
Regaining the other fuel point. Cataclaw setting up a defensive position here, anchoring in a heavy machine gun in this old apartment building. 45mm gun nearby to support as well. There we go, another douche commander by Ostroben. Just lots of mortar rounds going in there, heavy mortar, regular mortar coming under fire from the heavies. And another T-55 arrives, more Panzers going in, Panzers need to be careful. Oh! Drops the light machine gun. Drops the light machine gun.
Pioneers ready for anything.
Enemy infantry has made
Our
contact!
machine gun turret has been installed. Enemy contact.
Rushing forwards everything that can be to the front. Looks like he's finally got around to recruiting that 45mm gun. Also being pushed away there. Left hand side now is being a bit more firmly in the hands of the Russians.
Let's give them one!
And good lord, he actually got some infantry, about damn time.
Taking in the
Panzer IV very much on its own here.
I think that's Ivan.
I think the 45mm gun can stand up to sort of cover this area then, though he doesn't know it yet.
Exogene.
Ostrom ready.
Incoming.
Mortar here firing away, murdering it looks like something. Also making the move, and there you go, getting straight out, and they're literally free though. But how long will that last? And there you go, retreating. Looks like he rammed it, but at the same time, it looks like we take a Pack 40, firing up on the T-34. Looks like a bit of another loss there for the Soviet Union. Support bombs are rolling in to quickly take up positions here and force back the fascists. And there we go. Quickly trading in some fuel for munitions and calling a river to the strike here on this cluster of veteran support weapons. And there we go, both Dushka and 45mm gun, they're only 2 survivors and they're quick to run out of there. They're probably to change their underwear too.
Back here.
We're taking pack fire! What do you need?
Concepts there securing the MD and 10 gap behind. Positions behind the good old 247 to Berlin, which though won't be driving anytime soon. 45 gone down with the ambush by Panzer was taking a shot away of the support gunners. Contra them in support here, but they get off a few good shots over the light machine gun and do the job here.
They're taking fire from Red Army units! We get it!
Oh, Com is wiped out there by the Panzer. The Panzer are doing quite a bit of work there, but they're Conscript, they're doing their best as well. Quickly gaining towards Veterans 1 even, not a single loss there to them so far, as they kill Panzer Grenadiers and damage them. There we go, first low veteran machine, but them getting heavy losses, need to retreat here, perhaps through an alley. Another Panzer is dead, now go, almost wiping out the entire unit. Also, they're quick to pursue. 36 on that mortar, so mortars continue their reign of death. More combat engineers here, T-34 more. Ostrom there in a bit of a desperate fight, trying the best to do. What kind of obvious T-34? Field gun or anti-tank, and it could be recruit, but there's nothing quite there, and that could also provide help with the T-34. He could try and get it back sufficiently to try and ram the Panzer IV right here and then disable it. T-34 down.
We have lost a squad.
Ostrom awaiting orders. Taking losses.
Ostrom taking the losses. Dusk heading up maneuver by quick Ostrom command unit. And there we go, quick concentrated fire, tearing through the gun members.
Standing by.
Standing by.
With an additional Panzer escort now being sent to support the Kampf over here.
Ready.
And the officer quick to take up position here in an old work administrative building.
Reds are attacking.
Ready as will ever be.
MG element
The
ready.
Germans making good solid progress. The lack of infantry really beginning to hurt Mr. Cataclaw. And of course the counter squad here with the light machine gun might have a chance, but overall it's beginning to look a lot less bright. I'm just seeing a massive push up, lots of heavy mortars sitting up in ruined houses and whatnot.
Ready.
In combat.
With a large infantry assault going in towards the left hand side. Victory point continuing to tick down here for the Major. MP4 here could set up some sit down, picking up, stopping the infantry here from taking that point. Good job, Panzer IV effectively right as well. And there we go. German assault here successfully cleaning up the left hand side. The Panzer IV here largely being untouchable at the moment. But there we go, quick setting up, flying through an alley. Well, from the park here. Actually forcing the Panzer IV to slightly pull back. Another one though, freshly called in. He doesn't recruit any of his guns it seems. I can't ever feel that it really is a major mistake here for Cataclaw throughout this fight. Now, the Major here being the one laying down the S-mines, the anti-personnel mines. He's showing how it's properly done in a large amount.
Anti-personnel mines planted.
There we go, that's definitely going to make things a bit of a headache. Oh dear, looks like another spot down. In fact, he's down to no Ostrom, no lost. Looks like he lost a Panzer gun in his squad. Wonder how that happened. By the way, another T-34 running out to take him into the Panzer IV. T-34 running in as well. Back to Cataclaw. Unit count is now in fact largely the same. T-34 needs to be careful though.
Get the fuck out of here now.
300 points stand between us and the 42 anti-tank guns are ready to deploy.
AT gun here.
Oh dear, looks like he lost the anti-tank gun. Another one.
Silenced.
T-34 taking fire.
Rather heavy loss here for the Russians.
T-34 reporting.
Panzer IV quick to fall back in the face of all of this. Looks like one of the heavy mortars got sorted out as well.
Taking machine gun fire. Enemy contact.
Soldiers ready.
Anti-tank on there again, another bit of incendiary movement of the tank through the gun shield, eating up the crew.
AT gun
The gun. Heavy mortar landing nicely on the machine gun. There we go. Just keep killing those anti-tank gunners. But oh, good lord, their mortar takes it all out.
taking fire.
The Panzer squad quick to flank in.
Watch out.
Conscripts here. Combat engineers.
Falling upon an anti-tank, and the Panzer might be in trouble, and there we go. Forced away.
The enemy is encroaching on our
Trying to get that few point, instead hitting a minefield. More mines. Oh, lots of minefields here. Oh, good lord. Pack body though gets cleared out.
Under attack.
But Cataclaw's options are beginning to look a little limited. Another Panther IV arrives. And this one is looking rather close to victory too. And Another Dushka. Doing things up a bit here.
They've opened up on us! Taking fire! Taking
Mortar
fire!
pulling back.
234, ready for action. Replacements have arrived.
Only 200.
An attempted laying down tank traps. I can't help but feel it was a bit late. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but he should have done it when he had more on the map and then a bit further back. But there you go. There you go. He's got a ton of munitions. Bringing things up here again. Action is largely dried up now that both sides are beginning to hurt a bit. Cataclaw, though, considerably more. Another push here for the fuel point ends in a bit of a painful experience. There we go. T-34 moves in. More mines there. Oh! Looks like he killed something, not entirely sure what. And a quick thing there for Panzer calling upon the anti-tank gun, also moving in, trying to get the Panzerfaust off. Other Panzerfaust moving in. This is rather chaotic, rather disastrous. That's as well holding up the old apartment building and the heavy machine gun there by the victory point. And there you go, veteran 2 for the Panzer 4. Anti-tank gun cleared out. Quick blitz, quick blitz. Another T-34 arriving. Engineers being shredded. The Kampfgruppe are now really pushing through here. Looks like we're clearing out the remaining Russians here. T-34 almost down, backing out through the park, past this wounded blown up con. There we go. Joining up right at the same spot, more or less.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Apparently this will be a blown up Soviet Tanks Memorial Park. Anti-tank and crew died a horrific death. Panzer 4 number 2 joining in there. There we go, another T-34 routed to try and save the day, but overall the losses are grim.
Our unit count is increasing.
Quick, another anti-tank gun here. And another blitzkrieg. Quickly breaking through, and there we go, actually a mine there. Interesting thinking there by Cataclaw.
They've opened up on us!
And there we go, railway artillery.
Anti-tank guns. We have fallen to 100 points. Do not let this trend continue.
Oh, just, oh, devastating right there.
We are losing territory.
And that's pretty much it.
Supply lines have been cut.
And game over, victory for the Kampfgruppe. Rather brutal one indeed. Damage overall rather equal, though a slight advantage to the Major, and also kills rather equal, that was probably due to the Ostrom a bit there. Although, I mean, now you generally get less of it, because again, the Ostrom are much harder to kill because they are much tougher. So, I mean, you know, not exactly half bad. But overall, rather brutal fight here. Lots of good action. We saw 2 commanders rarely used. We saw the Ostrom command, we actually saw it used in the new patch, at the same time we also had the defensive command. I mean, there's actually some rather interesting choices here made by both players. I like the anti-personnel mines from both sides. I think, though, Cataclaw could also use more of the regular mines for his side, and I definitely think one of the major issues for him was basically in the lack of infantry, and I definitely think he should have gone for 3 scout cars. Not on this map. Urban maps, not so much scout car oriented, that's more, you know, infantry combat. I think had he had just 2 penal squads instead of the 2 scout cars, I think he would have performed much better on this map, though this is my personal opinion, of course, and he might, of course, have some reasons for doing what he does, so I'll certainly keep it at that. So an interesting armor action here, again, due to the rather close confines, but again, we saw here, you know, Mr. Major here sort of really made good use of the close quarters of the how line of sight works in this map to quickly, you know, pop up some Panzerfaust, limiting the effectiveness of the vehicle several times, getting surprises off here. Good use of anything, use of support weapons as well. The mortars really paying off, in particular though for the Major here on this map. So I mean, overall again, outstanding fight, some really good fun. Some really good fun again, just fun to see, you know, commands usually don't see used much being used. So hopefully you enjoyed this match, hopefully you learned some new things about this game, hopefully it might inspire you to try out some new tactics or strategies yourself. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comments. If you do send a replay, provide a link to the leaderboards where you are, preferably. That makes it a lot easier for me. And this is Imperial Dames saying cheers.